Hello everybody, my name is Janosch.
My name is Lisa.
We are 2 out of 4 developers from Oblique Games, developers behind Info Bloom, the demo that you can see on screen here, and we're just gonna play through the demo so that you can see what it plays like, and share some insights.
Yeah, the gameplay is approximately 10 minutes long, and yeah, let's just
jump in. I would say. And we're just gonna share some development insights, but also just how the game is itself, what you can expect from the full release.
Maybe also we're a Swiss studio, so English is not, at least not my first language.
Same.
So
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You'll have to handle our accents as we go in. Yes, the game contains a lot of eating, some vomiting, and it's all a bit creepy and weird sounds and stuff.
Yeah, it's like not crazy, but we still wanted to like warn you in case that's an issue for you, just so you know when continuing to watch this. And it's a super basic drag and drop kind of game, so you just need your mouse.
And headphones. It's way better with headphones.
And there it is, our little creature.
This is our little creature. So far we've just named it the mouth. That's kind of all the name that has kind of
I think there are
emerged.
some names like floating around, but none of them are canon. So
yeah, yes.
If you have any suggestions, just let us know.
Love the sounds of especially this first environment. There are going to be more environments later. They're all going to merge into each other. It's not like levels. But I'm especially a fan of this first one where you're so small that you can even see like the little bacteria around and viruses and things.
Yeah, and by now you basically saw what the gist of the gameplay is like. So we are really focused on like this feeding kind of mechanic.
Yeah.
And it's like if you are into like small games that are very straightforward but have like a bigger impact on you as the player, just like for example the Plan by Krillbite, if you know that, or what is it called, How Fish is Made.
Oh yes.
Those I feel like are huge inspirations also for that. So it's like not very extensive as in playing with systems, but it's just like really targeted towards you as the player, like how you feel like when playing. Exactly. So you really get into this flow of like catching things, feeding the creature.
Yeah, it's immersive more so than challenging, I would say. We try to really build the world around you and focus on the interaction that you have with this little creature right here, and how you feed it and the sounds it makes as it consumes these different objects.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can, just because you mentioned the sounds, we can just already mention like the huge inspiration for sound design that our sound designers have. It's like obviously ASMR. So we hope that you're into that.
There's going to be a lot of uncomfortable sounds. We really want players to sometimes feel uncomfortable while playing this game, at the same time wanting to play more of it. So that's the goal. And these very intense or close sounds, I think, are definitely an inspiration.
And there is something happening now.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to talk about that because that's one of your...
That's one of my things. Well, yeah, so this is the first, we're calling them story events. We wanted the game world to react a bit more to you as you go through the game. So you're not so detached from it. And you can see here these viruses emerging and swarming around you before leaving again once you feed a couple of them. Just one way to make the game more alive, the world more reactive to you. And there's going to be more of those later, for sure.
I mean, also there's a lot of planned for the final game. So it's like a little teaser. I mean, by now you might have noticed that our little creature here is also changing. So that's like one of the core features. We mention on the demo page, on the Steam page as well, that Tamagotchi is a huge inspiration. So it's like very surface level, I'd say. So there's mainly this feeding mechanic that we took from it.
Yeah, it's like just the core idea, I would say. Yeah.
But just so you kind of get this sense of responsibility for this little creature. But as a reward, you can watch it grow up and change.
Yeah. The continuous transformation, I was so flashed when this is one of Lisa's big things, is the continuous transformation of the creature. I think a technical challenge as well as an animation challenge.
Man, it's such a pain, but
it sounds like a pain in the ass, but the result is amazing. I really love how it transforms continuously, and it also then in turn depicts like the various stages of the life cycle, you could say, or at least growing up of this creature.
Yeah, definitely.
And it kind of represents different values? No, not values. Impressions that you have of the creature.
I mean, the main inspiration for man, it's so hard to play when you're talking.
Also talking, yeah.
I'm so not a streamer. But the main inspiration for the little like baby, like embryo phase was actually like embryos. I was looking at like human embryos.
Yeah, the little lip, how the lip has to merge, the face has to kind of merge together first. I was kind of flashed when you showed me the inspiration was like an actual fetus.
Yeah.
Early fetus.
I mean, very like, how do you say, like surface level. So it's not like atomically accurate, but just...
Well, I mean, this creature also isn't a human. It's very clearly not a human.
Imagine the horror. Man, I can...
Can you find... Yeah, there we are.
Like, that's also like one of the logic that we're working with. So basically you can just feed it whatever fits in its mouth.
Yeah. And there is some clicking around, exploring what can I feed next. We also want to make sure that you see what you will be able to feed in the future pretty early on. For example, these maggots in the background that are kind of wriggling around, we made sure that you see them very early on. First of all, to get a sense of scale, how small you are at the start, but also you have something to kind of look forward to. Ooh, when can I grab this? When can I feed this to the creature?
Yeah, totally.
And in that same area of topic, you can start to see where we are now. It's been cool to see other people play it and guess where they might be, because it's not something that's like very obvious at the start, and it gets more obvious the more you see of the world. Right now there's a lot of trash around, there's some cheese in the background, there's a mushroom to the left, a lot of maggots and things, so it's still a bit unclear where we are, but slowly we are emerging into at least a place where people have thrown away things, right?
Yeah, it's like this mixture between wanting to like tempt you to find out what else is there to come, and also this kind of exploration, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a different, because I don't know if we're like very local, so you cannot move around with the creature, but you're still kind of exploring through the zoom out, like this endless zoom out that we're working with.
Yeah. And that what you just fed was one of the unique items. So every once in a while you will come across a unique item. And for this time, this huge virus-like shape, the reward for this unique item, we're just introducing it here so that it was just a big sound that happened, something different to break up the monotony. And later on, we also plan to have some other things happen as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's also interesting to make these shapes into this wonky... Oh, there we are. New music shape change. And now the baby sounds come. That's usually the place where people get more uncomfortable than endeared with the creature.
And also, I think what really is, I feel like a highlight, at least for me, from this game, or making this game, is also kind of visual art style that we're following, with these wonky shapes, but still trying to make it look organic.
Yeah, it's the inspiration. I was super glad actually recently to watch a video of somebody play it and immediately clock the Tim Burton inspiration behind it. There's also Junji Ito, especially with the shader, that's kind of this hatching style. So I'm in love with the shape language, how wonky everything is. And it's been also fun to explore how to make something recognizable, but not normal in a sense.
There also, with like the assets, there's some hints, definitely. Maybe also that we are Swiss with the Swiss cheese.
Yeah, 100%.
But actually, like from this stage, what I like the most are the little maggots.
I love the maggots. They're perfectly wriggly. And I also hate the silverfish. It's by far
to catch it.
It's the hardest to catch in this stage.
Yeah, I didn't manage. And now,
oh, there's also this lower right. I always ignore the finger. There's just a finger. I ignore it, and then at some point you notice that it is one. Yeah, I love creating a world that's not quite right.
Yeah. And I feel like now you can, if you're trying to like remember where you started, it's really nice. Like with this little orange slice of orange. I feel like sometimes because the progression is so natural or like so gradual, you kind of forget where you started.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Especially once we introduce the other orange slices that you can then eat suddenly. That's like a eating your own home moment that we hope to have multiple times in the game. Because right now we're bigger than the orange slice, and we started small enough that we couldn't even recognize it as an orange slice. Oh, I love the sounds. I'm not someone that loves or is interested in ASMR, but I definitely love the sounds of this game. One fun fact that I always like to mention whenever we talk about the sounds of this game is that the audio designers ordered pizza and different food items to record in, I must assume, horrendous ways. But it was super successful in my ears, at least.
Now with the ants.
There's the ants.
They're also so nice.
I love the ants.
I think super interesting like developer insight as well is that actually, so it feels like the creature is grown, right?
Yeah.
But actually, like technically what we're doing is that we're zooming everything down or like scaling everything down, I think.
The creature remains the same size while the whole world shrinks continuously.
Yeah.
Also a cause of some trouble, especially recently. The Unity is not made to go super far below 0. Not below 0, but the decimal point lower than 1. And that has caused some trouble.
Oh, I love it. It's so good.
I love how it wriggles around.
You animated the ants, right?
Yes, it's nice. A bit bad to say it's my favorite because I made it, but I do like because it's so alive. That's the main reason. I also love the cockroach and also the fly particles we had earlier. Everything that moves.
I think those were done by Therese. Right?
Yes,
so nice.
Yeah. And the cockroach you did, right?
I think that was like shared effort.
Okay. Yeah.
She made it and I animated. But I also, little hint to our French players, the little baguette.
The little baguette. It's been interesting to see that not everybody recognizes the bread on the lower right. That's a Swiss food. It's called Zopf. It's just a sweet bread, sweet milk-based bread.
And here, definitely also a Swiss hint.
Oh, yeah.
We have, I don't know what they're called.
Edelweiss. I don't know how they're called in English, yeah.
It's like a mountain, a flower that grows in the mountains.
Yes. And that's also something we could maybe mention is that there's also chamomile here and different flowers. And we want to have different national flowers that you can eat.
Is that the...
That's the chamomile, yeah. And I think it's a national flower of multiple East European countries. I'm not quite sure which ones. I don't remember. So we're trying to include like things you can recognize, and it starts with the flowers, but later on we might also include some buildings that you recognize or landmarks.
Cockroach, Come on,
Oh,
no.
you lost it behind the garden element.
So I think at this point it's like very clear also what we're trying to hint at here. Like it's with this endless growth mechanic, I feel like it's a definite comment on the signs of our time.
Signs of our time, to put it lightly.
A little cute guy turning into a tyrant.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't want to spell it out, but I think
it just grows more needy and wants more and more and more.
I still wanted to mention it because it's like the baseline of our game.
Yeah. This is also a moment I like is when the music really emphasizes you're now larger or as big as a house and things are becoming a bit worse over time.
Actually, I didn't show what happens when you don't feed it.
Oh, actually, yeah. Let's try and just sit for a moment, because when you don't feed it, at least in this demo, this happens. The creature starts crying.
Yeah, whining.
Yeah, and eventually.
Like there's more to come.
There's more to come in that regard. Yes, yes. And you can also see the town kind of emerging in the back.
Oh, I love the stage. Looks so like kind of human adjacent. Like I tried to at least make the mouth, the teeth look humanous.
It's kind of put the puberty behind it, right? It's now...
or I'd say like it's in full puberty at this stage.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's how the demo ends. Obviously, we can't wait to show you more of it, of the game and the world. A little hint with the planet in the background here. Yeah.
I think there's also like on the Steam page you can see some like hints to how do you say it? Hints to what's to come.
Yeah, hints to what we have planned, what you can explore and then subsequently consume.
Yeah, and I think there will be a little bit more of a stressor for sure in the future. Yeah. So you better continue to feed it.
Yeah, it's not
otherwise
it's not all gonna be fun and games.
Yeah. But I think like one huge thing that we are trying to keep is also the simplicity.
Yeah.
So we want the game to be actually kind of straightforward, not to add too many like stressors in that regard, because we want to emphasize this kind of flow that you get in when you feed the creature, and at the end there will be like more of a time pressure, but not in a sense of that you have to be as fast as you can, but just so you get reminded that the creature wants to eat more.
It has its own mind, right?
Yeah.
So we want to show that part. And also the feeling, I guess the pressure that you do have is the feeling of impending doom and things getting worse and worse, and you kind of keep going anyways. And that's kind of the vibe that we're going for. Mm-hmm. And that's also why... at least one more reason to keep it sort of simple and achieve this flow state where we've heard some people even say they don't really know why they keep playing, and that's exactly what we want actually.
Like, as the last thing that I want to ask you is like, what in the demo, what's your absolute favorite item?
My favorite item in the demo. I already kind of hinted at it. I think it's still the ant, just because how much it moves and that they're endless.
Yeah.
It's also kind of, because from a technical standpoint, once you reach the ants, you can't really mess it up anymore and kind of soft lock yourself. But also, I just like how they look and sound. Yeah. And what's yours?
I think also insects like the cockroach, the ant. I really like the flies, even though you cannot really like catch them. But yeah, I think those are my favorites.
I think my favorite moment though is when it opens its eyes.
Yeah.
Because that's the like final nail in the coffin that something isn't right.
Yeah,
and
true.
Like now it's really uncomfortable when it looks back at you. You can't really deny that it's a creature now. Yeah.
But it's also so fun just that everything is like edible.
Yes.
We basically are just like developing food for this creature the whole time.
Yeah, that's also one aspect that's super interesting in developing. Everything that we create as an asset needs to be at some point interactable, and you need to be able to pick it up at some point and feed it. And that's also been super interesting to just make. Yeah.
All right. Thank
Cool.
you for watching.
Thank you for watching, and test the demo yourself if you want to. Leave a wish list if you like the concept, and we'll see you around, I guess.
All right. Bye.
Bye.